Alright, it's time for the Sunday morning Dragon Warrior 2 randomizer race. 3 participants today. They're ready. Let's get ready with them and get started. Bump. Good luck, have fun. Blammo. Bum, 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 bum. Alright. Get our 5 crests, get our Eye of Malroth, pick up the prince and princess. Go! Three's a party. Good morning, neighbor. Thanks for the good luck. Come with me when thou art ready. We are ready, King. Good morning, JC. Thanks for the good luck. Chainmail and 24 gold. Butterflying cloth. Okay. Very happy to start with that. We can sell the chainmail for a lot of money. I think in the early game we'll throw that chainmail on. Okay, echoing flute at home. This will be the first cave we want to explore, but we have to talk to the king at Cannock Castle first. Gonna be in the race tonight? Yes, that is the plan. The Sunday weekly race at 8 p.m. Eastern. There's Cannock Castle. And a jailer's key there. Okay, no wings though, so we'll have to make the walk out of here. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, then we're gonna head right back where we were for the Spring of Bravery. That's the first cave that we are going to clear. Progressive bonk damage, huh? That's an interesting one. Yeah, he might do some more development on his fork after Winter League is finished. Winter League starts in 2 weeks. Treasures, yay. Pretty useless in the randomizer. Sell it for a little bit of gold. It could get us the echoing flute in Leonport if we really needed it, but there's an echoing flute for sale in Cannock, so... or actually at home. Jailer's key is at Cannock. So we don't need to worry about using the treasures for echoing flute. Second chest. Helmet of Erdrick. Let's equip that right away. That fight's too much. That fight's too much. 3 enemies is too much right now. Fight's still too much, but we're not taking any damage. Get out of there. I'd rather take that fight when we have Cannock. Bo Nick's out for the season. Yeah, I saw that. I caught up on the football headlines last night. The good news for Denver is they won. Bad news is they're without their quarterback for the conference championship game, so probably a big advantage to New England or Houston. Although Denver's defense has led them a lot of the way. Be interesting what happens. Third chest. Nothing. Okay, let's get out of here, go back to Cannock. Actually, we don't go back to Cannock. We need to find Leftwind. That's where we're going to find the Prince of Cannock. It's still more. Have you seen Broncos backup quarterback? I have not. I don't know who that is. See some rookie scrub. Nothing to the west. Okay, see if we can get the level here, which we do. 7 power and 11 hit points. That's a good level at this point. Good level 2. See if we can not get fire breath by the big slugs, and we don't this time. Level 3. Okay, really don't need all of these fights before Cannock. Not fighting free slime. That is a complete waste of time. Okay, here's everything that we need. Lake Cave, the town of Leftwind. One of those 2 shrines is going to be the shrine that we actually want. Stay at the inn, get our HP back, and then talk to this gentleman. It's Prince Cannock! Yeah, that would be the expectation. Cakewalk for either New England or Houston. But you never know. That's why we play the games. Loot here. We still don't have any money. Did he start with Waterflying Cloth? He did. Okay. Pequot's in the weapon shop, even though we don't have any gold. And Shield of Strength is here. Thunder Sword can deal some damage. Okay. I don't want to sell chainmail just yet. Let's see if we get some gold here in Lake Cave. Four, 7, 9, 0, 12, 6, 2. Heal more, so we start with overworld healing from Cannock. That's helpful. Should be a good game. 2 strong defenses. How's the weather around your part of the country? We've had some light snow. Not like big snow accumulation. But like a couple of inches yesterday, wet heavy snow. That was a good gold chest. That'll buy us some Shields of Strength. And now it's going to be cold for at least the next 2 weeks. Current temperature is 12 degrees Fahrenheit. Winter is here. All the reasons to stay inside and play some Dragon Warrior Randomizer. There's the Mirror of Ra. Let's see if we get a golden key on the first continent as well. Right around 28, 29 in Chicago. That'll be a chilly game today. Not too terrible. Right around freezing. Better than the 12 up here. But they play the Rams, right? Rams are going to have a hard time with the Chicago weather, I think. Sword of Destruction. That's interesting. So we have gold. We know we can try to get Thunder Sword as well. We can pop back in here if we need more money. So I think I'm gonna leave, spend as much as we can. We also want a Jailer's Key and an Echoing Flute. So we're gonna be doing a lot of shopping here once we get back into town. Increase. Useless. Yeah, and they get the warm ocean currents, not the frigid Lake Michigan, right? Warm weather teams have a hard time traveling when it's a playoff. Alright. Echoing flute. Let's sell the treasures. Get that out of our inventory. Guess we could find out if the Sword of Destruction's any good. It's decent, but not gonna hold on to that. We don't need a cursed weapon. Shield of Strength 1. Shield of Strength 2. Preemptive Shield of Strength 3 for when we get the princess. Thunder Sword for you. He cannot be equipped. Let's find out if it's any good in battle. Spend all of our money on it. Come on, guy. Come on, guy. Oh, jeez. Can we turn NPC Guillotine on? There we go. Blocked us into the weapon shop. Okay, that's our transport off of the continent. I want to go back home. Don't have a golden key yet. No crests at home. There could be an Eye of Malroth treasury. And I think this was an echoing flute, right? Yep. We need to go to Cannock. To get our jailer's key. No crest here either. Get that jailer's key taken care of. Actually, Thundersword, Strength. I think he's at a point where Water Flying Cloth is going to be more beneficial. So that. And equip Shield of Strength. Find out if they're any good in battle. Tempting to go back. Okay, Nightbot, you're ridiculous. Oh, Stafford has an injured finger. That's gonna be a problem. Oh, wrong one. This is the shrine to Second Continent. We can pick up the princess right away if we find the town of Hamlin. No golden key yet. If there's no golden key on the Second Continent, then we will need to pick it up in the town of Zaha. That's how the randomizer handles the golden key. Shoot the flute in the overworld while we're at it. Nope. No crest on the overworld or on First Continent. Okay, here's everything that we need on Second Continent. Search spot. It's a bamboo stick. Is that any good? Cannock, is that any good? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's good. Okay. There's our goal. Throw away the chainsaw for that. Yep, better than the Thundersword. We still don't know it's any good in battle. Pick up the princess. Check the shops. Woof. We don't have a golden key. We'll see if she has the spell of outside to use here. Either make his frozen doesn't affect the pain limit or incapacitates his throwing ability. Yeah, those cold footballs have a different way of working, and then just being out of your elements and not catching your breath and miserable. She knows outside. I'm gonna pick up... Oh, that's a fairy one. We want a wing. Pick up a wing. Always good to have when we don't know turn yet. Broadsword's good, otherwise nothing there. Does she start with Water Flying Cloth? She does not, so we're gonna have to buy Flying Cloth for her. Oh! Sell the clothes. Almost mismenued there. I'm gonna stay saved on the first continent. Actually, we didn't tooth the flute in here. Let's do that. Tooth the flute. Okay, no crest in there. Near the tower, and then move forward. When we get a golden key or the spell of outside, go back home. You know what? I guess I'm not in a hurry to go back home and clear those chests if there's no crest there. Because we might stumble onto the eye just finding the crests. So I guess I'm not in a hurry, even if we do get the golden key, to go back home and clear the treasury. We might not have to go back to First Continent at all. So maybe I save here in Hamlin. I think I'm going to go back into town and save here, because it is right next to the shrine, and from the shrine we can go wherever we want to get a key. I think that's the way to press. Oh, what? We could take that, have some power. Would an air drink any good? Oh yeah! Oh wow! Okay, so then let's give Thunder Sword to Cannock. Let's empty his... Get a Chain Sickle, Thunder Sword there. Hey, we'll try out this Thunder Sword with... Feeling they're gonna get next year for a coast trade. Well, from what I've heard, Green Bay is interested in signing an extension for LaFleur. I don't know. I wouldn't be opposed to it, but it doesn't really excite me. I really don't know what to think about anyone until they come in and can win and be competent. So I'm very level-headed on things. I don't get, like, overly excited. I don't get overly frustrated. I'm not like, oh my gosh, I really want John Harbaugh or this guy or that guy. It's like, whatever happens, happens. Someone come in and start winning, please. Makes sense, though, with the GM coming from Green Bay, that's folks he's going to know. Ooh, we found Rubiss right away. So the charm is there by the Hamlin Shrine. Got a town. This could be Zahan, and we get a golden key right away. It is not. It is Baran. Still looking for Falcon Swords. One here. Pick up a leaf. I'm not gonna save here. Shrine to the north. Swamp Cave. So run north. Yeah, that's kind of where my perspective comes from too. It's like, has he been competitive? Has he like had some success with Jordan Love? Yes. Has he completely transformed a franchise from nothing and won playoff games? No, he hasn't. So that's where it's like, take it or leave it. Ouch! There's Scorching Flames. So Maidenhall does not get the benefit of the level. This is going to bring Cannock and Moonbrooke. That's good. Maidenhall made the sacrifice, I guess. Not going to use the leaf in this situation. Taking a death would be fine. Could stumble upon a town. Okay. Use the Thunder Sword. To see if the shield of... Oh, she doesn't have a shield of strength. Gave it to her. Heal all is heal us all. That's good information. Okay, Door Shrine to the south. Okay, here's another town. It's Leonport, so let's revive everyone, check the weapon shop, get our ship, which we may not be required for the seed, but we like to pick it up when we can. It also gets us a spike encounter to fight, get some experience. Yeah, how about that? I mean, Mike Vrabel's not a rookie head coach. He was with the Titans for a handful of years, but first year coach for the new team. Pretty impressive. Of course, Ben Johnson, right? Oh yeah, there's the Sword of Erdrick. Might pick up another one of those. We get a chance. That was back on the first floor, I think, of the Cloak of Wind Tower. Well, the Thunder Sword isn't very good. Yeah, your prediction for New England and Chicago is still holding up, isn't it? Ship. How remarkable would that be for Chicago to get to the Super Bowl in first year with the new coach? Okay, so that is up there. Leonport. And then it disconnects over by Rhone. Shrine in a cave. Oh, we are back home. Okay. Still don't have a golden key, so we don't really care. Check out this continent. Fire Shrine. This will take us wherever. Oh, if we have keys. Wing. Okay. So, Maidenhall. Fire Shrine. Bridges in all different directions. More bridges in all different directions. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna go to the town first. Welgarth, we can't go in. Still no spell. Good attacking spell. We need to find out if the Shield of Strength is... Oh. Revive that puppy, huh? So let's do this. Single target. Okay, so... Try that, and see if we can get a heal all. Nope, we can't. We're dead. We're dead. Darn. So we have a ship. We don't have keys. Looks like we're south of Rhone. Either that or we're at the top of the map from the Hamlin continent. Feels like a go the right way seed, and we're probably not going. Okay, that's an island by itself. There's a town? Back to Toon. Or Baran. Okay, so... Hamlin continent is there. That's an island. We never saw what this shrine was. It probably doesn't matter, but... Also a reminder we haven't gone this way. Osterfair Shrine. Let's make note of that, even though we can't get in right now without a key. I'm sure she didn't learn open. She did not. Guys. Poisoned, of course. Okay. Heal and heal more. Antidote. Charlock. No crest. Could be an eye, though. Toon. Take a look at the weapon shop. No falcon swords. Need chainmail. Charlock. North. Let's go to the south. That's the Charm of Rubiss that we're not going to need anytime soon. That was the Hamlin Shrine. It's the Sea Cave. It's the Cave to Rhone. Is there a crest in here? Gross. I don't know if we make a dive. Yeah, we're still pretty weak. We need to take more fights like this. And we need a golden key. And we need to live. This is not good. Okay, we're dead. We're dead. If we can't survive that fight, there's no way we're gonna survive anything in Cave to Rhone. Okay, what do we want to do? Continue south past Rhone? We can. Aha! Here's a new town. here's our golden key, finally. We went all of the wrong directions out of Hamlin Shrine. Oh, wow. We don't need another flute. We don't have Sepguard. Okay. And this is either Swamp Cave or Sea Cave. Inside a swamp. So we can go through the Osterfair Shrine and potentially clear that. I think that's where I'm gonna go. The Hork ran away! Bling bling! Clear the 2 chests here right away. Old. we just stole his money. That's all that was there. No weapons or anything interesting. The big question is how many crests are in the cave to Rhone? There could be 1. Could be as many as 3. No falcon swords, but we get some mysterious hats. A chain sickle. Thunder sword stings. We don't need it. Let's hold on to 2 weeks. Let's be silly. Wasting time on inventory. Let's equip mysterious hats. Very little defense, since they're so cheap, but they reduce the cost of spells, magic, so that's helpful. Should get our first crest so we can survive this fight. Yeah, this is survivable. Did I dump the Thunder Sword? I did, didn't I? We still don't have any attacking spells. Got Revive and Sleep, so we have to take out the rats first. Rats are gone. Cannock learns a spell. Moonbrooke learns. Mooncrest acquired. We're not going to sit and grind that. Stay at the inn really fast and see what is outside of Oster Castle. Haven't seen the lighthouse, haven't seen the moon fragment tower, so that's 2 towers we haven't seen. A lot of chests. Of course, there'll be a crest guaranteed at the top of the lighthouse. This fight stings. Out of here. Old man shrine. We're either at the top of the map or we're underneath Rhone. I'm not sure which one yet. Feels like we've seen a lot of the top of the map. I wonder if this is the same continent that Fire Shrine is. So many rhetorical questions. Okay, we are at the top. That is confirmed. So, what was that? Old Man. Worcester Fair. It looks like that's all that's here, so let's take Shrine, assuming this doesn't... Oh, we can go... No, that just takes us there. Okay, we can't go there. We have a key, so let's go through the shrine. I think we just explore Fire Shrine area. We didn't get very far here. We went to the west and we died. Let's try east. Oof. Moonbrooke took some damage, but everyone survived. Didn't get our heal all time. Bad turtle. Sorcerer is hitting harder than I would expect. Can Cannock take out the blizzard by himself? He cannot. That is a tough island of enemies. It's also interesting. Where do we go now? I think we go through our shrines. We have not seen Old Man Shrine, or the Helmet Shrine. Yeah, we got a Blizzard encounter. Blizzard and Sorcerer. It's too much for us to handle. Forgot where we saw... Oh, I did write down Door Shrine. Let's see where Helmet Shrine takes us. This is the one we have not been through yet. Door Shrine. Okay, we know where we are. That was Liamport. Didn't check east of Liamport. Another search spot. Rhone Shrine. We're running out of places to explore. We've got the keys. So we found Zahan with the golden key, and we purchased a jailer's key, so we've got all the keys. Lighthouse... We haven't seen the lighthouse, we haven't seen the Moon Fragment Tower, we haven't seen Sea Cave. Now seen Tantagel. Wizard's Wand is our best weapon. Full plate armor is really good. No shortage of good weapons and armor in this seed. Okay, that was a dead end. Rhone Shrine. Tantagel. That's a little corner by itself. Interesting. This fight is stupid. The Mudman makes it worthwhile, kind of. Can't go north from there. Whole area's cut off. Let's take a look at the continent just south of us. To come back into Leonport and get the ship again is the easiest way to do that. 40 minutes in and we only have one crest and no Eye of Malroth. It's not a very good start. Moonbrooke? No, this is home. That's right, the home continent was below us. Let's go around home continent? See if there's anything in the southeast. Okay, that's still home continent. If we go west, we're gonna get to the Fire Shrine continent. Don't know what this is. This is nothing. It's Tantagel. Ooh. Sea Cave. No crest. And that's Moonbrooke. Okay, so that goes like that. That's nothing. Sea Cave. Moonbrooke Castle. We might need to come back to Sea Cave for the Eye. This is going to be Swamp South. I think I know where I am now. No, that's Rhone. Okay, I still know where I am. Just take a peek in here, see if we can get the first crest. First loose crest, that is. And then I feel like the two Yep, okay. One crest. Are there more? Nope. Okay. Let's see what kind of enemies are down here. Take a death. And then it feels like the towers that we need. The towers that we need are going to be on the Fire Shrine continent where we keep dying. Not a bad fight for us here. Everyone gets a level. No spells. We are really struggling to learn spells today. Ow. This fight will do us in. Okay, got our heal. Ooh. The Silver Baboon's got heal more taken down for. We do. And we get our heal more. Heal all. I think we just keep swinging and healing and see if we can sneak through this. Get one of the giants down, we'll be in shape. We're both surrounded, but we're not getting a lot of dodges. They know weak breath. Go all out. 1700 experience, thank you very much. Felt like a good opportunity to grind here. Still no spells. Wow. We are painfully slow on learning spells. Got some good HP boosts from that level, though. I don't mind grinding here for the because we don't know what we're gonna encounter in the lighthouse. Although the fact that we haven't seen the Eye of Malroth has me concerned. We might have to backtrack to Sea Cave or Rhone. Not Rhone. A Sea Cave or Charlock to get the eye. Moonbrooke finally learned the spell. It's an in-battle spell. Okay. She's got some artillery. That makes me feel better about going for the lighthouse. Pretty high probability that there's going to be multiple crests in the lighthouse. See if we can tiptoe through this fight, and we do. Doesn't help Cannock. Okay, we're gonna be serious about taking a death here. Perfect. Okay. You know, I may as well check this since we're here and we don't have the eye yet. Let's check this really fast. I'm not going to go back home yet and check all of that until we clear Lighthouse at least. I could be in any of these. Don't need a copper sword. Alright. Don't have a lot of gold either. Ooh, and we're poisoned. Okay. Fire Shrine, here we come. Haven't peeked this way. And there's nothing. Okay. See if we can clear, whoops, southwest. Before we go north. Yeah, this is all the bridges. Aha! There's a town and a tower. That's right, Welgarth. Well, we can check it now for Falcon Swords. We have not seen Falcon Swords yet. We still have not seen Falcon Swords. Might not be any in this seed. I think we've checked every town. Let's do the flute. Yep. There's at least one chest in here with a crest. Could be multiple. Don't need another one. Off. Bird swords not allowed. We might not have any. Yeah, we might not have a choice. This might be a seed with no falcon swords. Sword of Erdrick is pretty strong for our hero, so I wouldn't be too disappointed about that. We're already at 159 attack power, and we have Heal All as an AoE spell, so that's a pretty good situation. We need a lot more levels, of course, but that makes me feel okay about not finding falcon swords yet. And if there aren't any, then we're fine. We've got all the water flying cloths, so we have the fire defense. 2 chests here. Cannock learns a spell. Antidote. Okay, there's our crest. Sort of destruction we don't want. I am going to clear the final chest, the vanilla moon fragment chest. Just in case it's the eye. We don't want to leave that behind since we're this far up here. Interesting. Where Explode It comes in handy. Blam. Hero's over 100 HP, that's good. We get a club, we don't care. Get outside. So now we're looking for the lighthouse, aren't we? And I think we have deduced that the final loose crest has to be in the lighthouse. And, well, here's the lighthouse. And since we don't yet have Eye of Malroth, we're definitely clearing the chests on the way up. If we get all the crests and the eye is not here, then we've got Lightenhall and Cannock back home to clear. We've got Sea Cave, we've got Sharlock. Seen all the overworld searches, so we know it's not there. I did leave behind the chest in Zahan. I don't want to forget that. Didn't have step guard. Okay, 77 is his maximum. It's unfortunate. Thank you. Oops. Wrong way. Chain sickle was our starting weapon. That's no good. Okay, first 2 chests cleared. Now we're gonna go down and then back up. There'll be 2 more on the way, and then we have to take out the spiking counter to get the stars crest. Guaranteed to get 1 crest out of here. And by power of deduction, I think, unless I'm missing something, should be 2 crests in here. So we'll get the second one on the way up, hopefully. We're just searching for the Eye of Malroth. Chest 3. Okay, press. Should be good. We should have 4. Yep, we do. All right. Last one is going to be the Stars Crest up top. I don't want to leave behind this last chest in case it's the eye. Just clear the last chest. Don't leave this behind. Faster to clear it now than to leave it behind and it ends up being the eye. We have to come all the way back and come all the way. That's what I'm thinking. Low percentage play, but it helps. Yep, okay, so we know we've cleared the lighthouse. We're done with the lighthouse, we're done with the moon fragment tower. We are down to the chests back at home. The barrier tiled chest in Zahan. Sea Cave and Charlotte. Sea Cave is the most tempting to check first, just because it's out of the way on an island by itself. It's the hardest to find. But the chests at home are easy, and Charlock is fairly easy to get to from the shrines. So I'll probably play it in that. Up. Oh, this guy who's totally not setting a trap. Ooh. Oh, see us. Very good. We'll just explode at them to pieces. No spells. No spells. She doesn't know defense yet. Defense is pretty much required to finish the game. I'm the one following the old man in the tower, this is true. Ah, no! Okay, let's take out the Vampirus. Throw and explode it. Oh, explode it takes out the Vampirus as well. Easy fight, easy fight. Stars Crest. Out of here. This is why we have all these wings. Let's wing home. We don't have return. So now Shrine here will take us back home. Also need to remember we need to go to Rubiss Shrine. Did you check for a second crest? Yes, and we got it. We got the additional crest was in the 3rd chest. So we've got all 5 crests now. We're looking for the Eye of Malroth. We've full cleared the map. We just need to full clear the treasure chests now. Loops back this way. Check the 1 chest here. It's above the nose of Malroth, don't you know? That is not the eye. We've got 5 chests in Maidenhall to check. Not learn repel. Nope. 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 And nope. Guess we can see if magic armor is any good. Stay at the inn while we're here. Clean up inventory a little bit. Okay, magic armor is good. Magic armor is good. I don't know if the light sword is any good. Probably not. Good morning, American Dweem. It sucks. Let's sell dragon potion. Yeah, don't tank it away. Okay, so the magic armor is a little bit better. Chainmail. I'm gonna flip those around when we do our glitch at Hargon's castle. Nothing useful there. Hear about the big massacre in Seattle? Yeah, I caught up on football headlines this morning, and neighbor's been chatting about playoffs. Or San Francisco. Let's explode at that. I actually need to go north to get to the Charm. But, you know, San Francisco does have the excuse of the injuries, right? A lot of teams do, but San Francisco certainly. That is the cave to Rhone. We don't want to deal with that again yet. This is the Charm. Okay. Next stop is going to be north from here to Charlock. Ooh, I never wrote Zahan on my map. I was just excited to get the key. Uh-oh. Let's clear Charlock. Let's clear Sea Cave. Hope that the Eye of Malroth is in one of those 2 locations. So do we go to the judges table first? To the bottom. I usually go judges table first in Dragon Warrior 2. It's not as big of a time loss. And there's like hardly any enemy encounters, and any enemies we do encounter, we should be able to take out pretty easily. Counter right before. Let's do this. Two more power. 10 more power for Cannock and a new spell. Side. No revive yet. Ooh, that's some good gold. I don't think we really need gold for anything, but we'll take it. There was a better weapon that we stumbled upon somewhere, but I'm not going to go back and chase that down. We've got really good attack power, and we're going to need more levels anyways for defense and for hit points. So by the time we get the spells that we need and the hit points that we need, Maidenhall's attack power should be certainly enough to finish. Cross the straightaway. We're in the basement. We don't know Step Guard yet, do we? How about that? Should be fine. Then we get outside from here right away. Let's heal up to be safe. In case we get a stupid encounter down here. Boom. We're done. We'll open this last chest in case it's a Vulcan sword. It is not. It's more water flying cloth. Let's get out of here. What town was this? This was the town of Toon, so we can do some inventory management. See if this magic knife and such is going to be helpful. Stay at the inn. And I think we're going to be set to go for a finish. Don't need an echoing flute anymore. Yeah, we'll have enough money to buy the bigger weapon if we stumble upon it. Okay, magic knife sucks. Bamboo stick goes away. 20,000 gold. We're pretty far behind on spells. We don't know Step Guard. We don't know Revive. We don't know Defense. I don't think we know Stop Spell yet. Okay, nothing good here. Oh, I did write Zahan down, but we don't need it. Hamlin, Baran. Baran is right here. I'm going to check this for a better weapon and or armor since we have all of this gold. I forget if there was anything here that we would want with money not being a consideration. Nope. I am going to save here, though. This is a good save point. If we die in Cave to Rhone, we will want to respawn here. Quickly do that. Hamlin Shrine. Cave to Rhone. Glad we didn't try to get creative and go after Sea Cave. Charlock was the answer. We did go back home and check all of that, but I think that was the right move as well. Nothing there is guarded, don't have any encounters. Just clear it all at home. Did clear the last chest in the lighthouse as well as a preventive measure. I will check the one easy chest on the way, just in case it's a falcon sword. It is not. So, no falcon swords today. We should be fine. You called it, neighbor. Oh, bird sword. I like that bird sword. Then we have to figure out what we're gonna fight to grind once we save in Rhone. We're gonna figure out what's in the Hork Pit down here. Figure out what's on the spike encounter in Hargon's castle. Without sleep or defeat, I don't think we're in a position to take out the Atlases or any of the mini-bosses. We are strong, but I think that's a volatile fight at this point. I'd rather grind something in here. You can also see what's out in the overworld in Rhone. A lot of snow. This is what it looks like out my window. Snow everywhere. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We cannot run from this fight. You know, I'm gonna cast Sacrifice. Oh god. Oh, he took 99 damage! We're so dead. We're so dead. So Cave to Rhone didn't do us in, it was the Atlas outside Rhone that did us in. Oof. So I think what we need to do, beef up our actual defense power and forget the flying cloth for now. Yeah, she doesn't have any other options, unfortunately, so Moonbrooke is gonna get knocked out. She gets hit by an Atlas. Yeah, the biggest thing was the Atlas was on the far right of the enemy lineup, which means we could not run from that fight. We had 0% run chance. How would you like that, Dweeb? 0% chance. Definitely just a number in that situation. Should be able to handle the Bullwong. This is a really good fight for experience. I don't know any spells. There's a crit. Just crit. 1600 experience. No spells, though. Wow. Get everyone to maximum. Try to get through here again. Bump, bump, bump. That's a cute emote, neighbor. Tiptoe through the trapdoors. This is true. Narrative through pictures. Okay, please no Atlas. Well, the baboons could be bad as well. Oh. Wonder if it's worthwhile to try surrounding them. We have to heal. Well, she's dead. He's dead. And he's dead. Oh, man. I probably should have just tried. I should have just ran from that fight. Should have just ran from that fight. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, there's a narrative for us. There's a narrative for us. Wish I remembered what town had a better weapon. I don't want to go through all of the towns again. It feels like a waste of time. We're gonna get a lot of experience from this flame fight. Should be at least 1,000, yeah, 1,400. Third attempt to get established in Rhone. Still don't think it's worthwhile to check for fall. Why, hello. Hello, Metal Babble. Yes, that's what we needed. That's what we needed. There are Metal Babbles in the cave to Rhone. And he revived him. Yeah. We'll take that. Ah! Come on, come on, come on. Healing is fine. Down he goes. 6,000 experience. 7 hit points. 2 hit points, 5 hit points. Cannock learns a spell. 3 hit points. Moonbrooke learns a spell. Being on the overworld. Ah, next week is your staycation. All right. Good week to hibernate from the cold. Gonna do any gaming this week? Aha, she learns sleep and defense. That sleep is gonna be helpful against the Atlases, potentially. They don't have too much resistance. That might have been a key level up there from that lab. Got stronger, we got more hit points as well. Got some important spell. Didn't check what spell Cannock learned. Might have learned Eat. Nothing interesting. Once Cannock learns Defeat, everything's on the table. Just learned it. Nope, but he's got his in-battle healing spells now. So that helps, I suppose. Dragon, what do we want to do? Put him to sleep? Put him to sleep. So we focus on the flame and we put the green dragons to sleep. They have defeat! And stop spell. Green dragons are dangerous. And sleep. How many spells do they have? It's crit. Nice dodge on the defeats. Another nice dodge on the defeats. Come on. They're throwing a lot of defeats and we're getting by. I want this experience. Only one of us got the experience. Do we abandon the dive now? 'Cause he doesn't know revive. I don't want to use the leaf here, so... I guess since we're this far into the walk, I can try to get through. Don't have any medical herbs. We'll have to literally run from everything. This is probably a lost cause. Or I guess what I can do is go down to the Hork Pit and see what enemies are down there for additional grinding if we need grinding. I don't even know what our attack power is. 183? Ooh, I don't think we need to do much grinding. Hit points might still be up. Where is the shrine? There's the castle. Oh, running around in Atlas country with 7 hit points. There it is! We made it! How in the world did we make it that time, but not the other two? Okay, what do we want to do? We want to initiate the glitch. Defense, at least. This way we will have the fire protection from the water flying cloth, but also the additional defense of our weapons. She's got the eye, he's got the charm. $90, $99, $1. We don't have step guard yet, do we? Ah! Right. Relying on Cannock to do all the healing. Overworld. Watch it very carefully. Okay. He's gonna be almost out of magic, which I guess isn't terrible. But we're gonna have to do more healing once we get to the top, unless we learn Step Guard along the way. This could be the first Dragon Warrior 2 randomizer seed that I finish without Step Guard. Don't think I've done that before. No bird swords and no Step Guard. Okay. I think I go for the finish at this point. How high my attack power is. Yeah, we got lucky with the water flying cloth in the beginning, didn't we? The game got you on that one. Started with it. Okay, nice run. One more, please. Thank you. Okay. Clean boss rush. Okay, out of the barrier tiles. Heal everyone up to maximum. He doesn't know stop spell either. That's this could be interesting. What we do have going for us is the hero's attack power. 1 something. Sanity check there. Exploded landed on everyone. Very good. Heal all off. Okay, we're gonna fight, no problem. This is the scary one though. We need defenses to land early. Unlike that. No damage. Kind of a free turn. It's landed there. Two defense landed. Three defense. Okay. Still only 3 defense. We're gonna have to heal. Okay, healing got through. Close, we're close. I think I still heal to be safe. Everyone lived? We got fire breath. Everyone still lived. We got in our last shot. Haha. That high attack power, we were able to deal enough damage. Okay, Baron right there, so let's go through there. Open up. Jenny Beans, welcome. Thanks for the follow. Hope you're having a good day. We just defeated Malroth. And now we have to make our way home here in this Dragon Warrior 2 randomizer race. We use our golden key to slide through here. Let's open that up. And here comes Jenny Beans and her crew with the raid. Welcome, Jenny and friends. Thanks for the raid. DestinyofaDragonWarrior here. We are just about finishing Dragon Warrior 2 randomizer race. We'll fire up another seed once this is over with. We are racing against 2 other players. Once we make the long walk home around these mountains. Come into here. Blah, blah, blah. And that's time. 1 hour, 29 minutes, 54 seconds. Thank you, Jenny. Appreciate it. Let's see where we finished. First place. Look at that. First place finish with the raid. Hip hip hooray. This was interesting. We had to full clear the map. Took us a while to find the Eye of Malroth, a required item. maybe I should have done that, neighbor. He hung out for another 6 seconds right before the king to get an even hour 30. Yeah, we had decent weapons and attack power. We started with Water Flying Cloth, which is the most important armor in the game. The Dragon Warrior 2 randomizer randomizes the map, enemy spells and abilities, weapon abilities, like a sword of Erdrick could be weak and a bamboo stick could be strong. They were both strong in this seed. Yeah, it took us a while to get to the crests. We had a double in the lighthouse. We got one in the Moon Fragment Tower. And then the other one... Where did we see the third one? I don't remember where the third loose crest was. And then the other 2 ones are guaranteed to be in Osterfair Castle and the top of the lighthouse. Yeah, I'm trying to remember where the other crest was. It took us a while to find our first loose crest. I don't remember. I remember there was a double in the lighthouse. There was one in the Moon Fragment Tower. And then the Eye of Malroth was down in the bottom of Sharlock Castle. So we'll let the credits roll, and then we'll fire up a week 1 flag set for Dragon Warrior 1 non-standard randomizer. Winter League is going to be starting 2 weeks. Yeah, we had no Falcon Swords, so we didn't get the double attack at the end, but we had over 180 attack power. That definitely helped. We knew we had a shot going for the finish because of our high attack power. Hit points was a little bit sketchy. We didn't have Falcon Swords, but because of the 180 attack power, I felt good about that.